Plan your day with meteorologist Krista McEnamy on CBS 4. Live from CBS 4, this is your News Now.
American Airlines says it's anticipating considerable improvements today after numerous flights were canceled since Friday. I'm Leah Blackburn at Indianapolis International Airport with more on what this means for your flight this morning and what they say is behind those cancellations.
The United States of America is the most critical part of this entire agenda.
Today, President Biden taking part in the UN climate conference. Coming up, why he feels climate discussions are so important.
And millions of children under the age of 12 could roll up their sleeves by the middle of this week. They might be able to get a COVID vaccine. Ahead, Indiana's plan for giving out those shots. Good morning to you. Appreciate
holiday as far as I'm concerned. Let's celebrate that. We'll get to the Christmas stuff later. Got a whole month of December to do that.
And fall back coming up in just a week, which is the biggest holiday ahead for me.
Yeah, it's the one that affects our lives the most is that right there. And hey, we had some fall weather for sure this weekend, a little gamut of everything. Rain, but we also, yesterday was fantastic during the day.
Right, it really was. Temperatures were right on track for where they should be this time of year. Perfect for Halloween, although yes, it did get a little chilly at night, but that's expected for October 31st. We are chilly this morning, but things are dry. Take a look at these temperatures. We're 37 actual air temperature in Indianapolis, 35 in Kokomo, and 39 in Shelbyville. And we're factoring in a wind chill, making it feel like it's in the upper 20s, lower 30s in a few locations. That does include Indianapolis, feeling like it's 32 right now, feeling like 29 in Kokomo. So these actual temperatures are running about 10 to almost 15 degrees cooler than they were Sunday morning. Those clearer skies certainly helping a lot of that heat escape from the surface this morning. But the clearer skies means that live Guardian radar, it's nice and dry. We have very limited rain chances this week. So this morning, you don't need the umbrella out the door, but the kids will need that coat out at the bus stop. Into the afternoon, clouds will start to increase, and we could see some isolated showers by the evening. But again, most stay dry. I'm tracking a pretty chilly week ahead, below average temperatures. More details on that 7-day forecast in a few minutes. Rachel?
The Traffic Authority, powered by Tom Wood.
I-70 out just east of the airport, certainly not seeing any kind of backup or delays there. And if you're heading into the downtown area from the airport or out there in that Plainfield area, eastbound I-70 is also looking good. 67 miles per hour is the average speed right now heading from that side of town into the south split downtown. And here's I-69 right near State Road 37. Again, very calm here as we're facing southbound. Not seeing any congestion so far. If you're heading out the door soon, here's a look at those drive times. Give yourself about 13 minutes to head westbound on I-70 from downtown out to the airport. Nick?
All right, Rachel just mentioned it right there, the airport, leading us right into this next story here. More than
Live from CBS 4, this is your News Now.
Now at 6, ceasefire in Indy's call for 72 hours of peace cut short. How city leaders are reacting to Sunday morning's murder.
American Airlines says it's anticipating considerable improvements today after numerous flights were canceled since Friday. I'm Leah Blackburn at Indianapolis International Airport with more on what this means for your flight this morning and what they say is behind those cancellations.
Plus, a frightening football game on Halloween. The Colts tricked by the Tennessee Titans. Some are now pointing to the critical mistake.
First hour. Thanks for joining us here. 6:01 is your time this Monday morning on November 1st.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
2021. Gone by like
I know.
that.
We're almost in the new year here, and we have a couple holidays to get through until we get to that point. Hope you had a great Halloween, by the way. Weather last night for trick or treat really was not bad.
Yeah, it really wasn't. At least it was seasonal for the time of year. There was the chill in the air, but again, it was October 31st, what we'd actually expect for the date. But those temperatures have continued to cool on down, and now we're really on the chilly side for November 1st, starting you off in the morning where we're in the mid-30s. These temperatures running a little below average now, and we're factoring in a wind chill where it feels like in several locations that it's at or below freezing. So I would recommend bundling up as you're heading out the door, especially kids at the bus stop today. 30 degrees is where we're feeling in Indianapolis, same in Kokomo, and it's feeling like 32 in Lafayette. Actual air temperatures are running a little over 10 degrees cooler in most locations than they were early yesterday morning. So a difference there if you were out early Sunday. Now, live Guardian radar is dry today. We'll talk more about the work week 40 details coming up in your full forecast. Rachel?
The Traffic Authority, powered by Tom Wood Automotive.
Thanks, Krista. Right now we're turning over to 6:03, and I don't know what it is about this time of the morning, but it's almost like right on the dot 6 o'clock or when issues pop up. So right now we are taking a look at what actually has seen some improvement after an earlier crash here on northbound I-65 just north of State Road 44, so down in that Franklin area. Earlier we did see 2 lanes blocked, but now you can see that vehicle that's pushed off to that far right shoulder. So now it looks like we do have most of those main lanes back open. You'll only see some minor slowing at this point. Taking a closer look, you're seeing just a little bit of orange on speed sensors. Really, that's just folks slowing down as they're heading through this area. It's not causing a big backup at this point. And taking a look a little bit further north from there, once you get past this area, you are good to go once again. So northbound I-65 along the stretch from County Line Road and Greenwood up to 465, they're averaging 71 miles per hour. Nick?
All right, Rachel, thank you. 6:03 right now, getting to our headlines here. We start this morning with Indianapolis's growing homicide count. As of this morning, IMPD confirms there have been 213 murders this year. That's just 32 shy of the record set back in 2020. Now, the city's latest happened Sunday morning on the east side.
Yeah, police responded to hope to help the Williams family. So far, the community has raised more than $25,000.
And one final check of weather. Very chilly to start off this morning, and it'll be cool into the afternoon. Temperatures only peaking in those upper 40s, increasing clouds throughout the day. And then we could see a few isolated sprinkles into the late afternoon, evening. And then we are going to see dry conditions, but cool temperatures all week long. Rachel?
All right, thanks, Krista. So right now we're getting a live view of a new crash already causing a lot of problems on the east side. So this is southbound 465 between East 10th and East 16th Street. At this point, the far right lane is blocked. But again, as I said, already seeing a lot of slowing and backup, starting to see that delay just as you're getting past I-70. Ange?
Hugo, we wanted to show off our Halloween costumes this year. Loved this for you.
Yeah, you know, it was a last-minute idea, but I think I pulled it off. I, of course, was Arthur, the kids' TV show from PBS. We were pretty spot on with it here.
That's how I learned to spell aardvark. A-A-R-D-V-A-R-K.
Arthur the Aardvark. I did go to a couple places, though, and then people were like, "Are you a mouse?" No, I am not. No.
And my family went trick-or-treating last night. Nico is Thomas the Tank Engine. He's obsessed with trains. We had a little stinker. And then if you have a toddler in your house, you know who Blippi is. That's who I went as. Rachel?
Oh, wow. And then I have a toddler. That's her. That's Nala. So she was the only one dressing up in our house, but that was her out. She could smell children, so she was out waiting for those trick-or-treaters, just having so much fun.
I love that she's on her hind legs, too.
Yeah.
Just so great. And we saved the best for last. Krista, do you have something to tell us?
I sure do. Our family went as the 4 seasons. We have summer, fall, winter, and coming this spring, we have baby number 2. This was a fun one. Thank you. We're all very excited.
Yeah, Mira looks especially excited.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're very happy for you. You made that dress too, which is very impressive.
I did. I glued all of those leaves on there, and it went quicker than I thought, but it was a process.
The perfect announcement for our meteorologist.
Exactly. Yeah, the absolute perfect announcement. So happy to share in our friends' happiness right now. That does it for us here this morning, though. We are back here in 25 minutes. Local update. We'll see you then.
Good morning. The time now 7:26 a.m. Time to get a check of your local weather and traffic. Look at that view. Clear skies, mostly clear skies this morning. Starting to get some of those colors showing up. Still about another 45 minutes before sunrise. Checking in on temperatures this morning. We're certainly off to a cool start. I would recommend the heavier coat as you're heading out the door, especially for any kids still heading to the bus stop. We've dropped to 34 degrees in Indianapolis, 36 in Kokomo, and we're at 38 in Shelbyville at this time. So actual air temperatures now are running about 10 to almost 15 degrees cooler than we were yesterday morning. Those clear skies certainly helping those temperatures drop. And with that, we have a wind chill making it feel several degrees cooler than it actually is. Feeling like 28 in Indianapolis, 30 in Kokomo, and 32 is what it feels like in Lafayette. But Live Guardian radar is dry. You can go ahead and leave the rain gear at home for this morning. We do have a very limited chance for rain into the afternoon, but most of us miss out on it altogether. We have very clear skies across the area, but we are tracking a system that's going to bring us some extra cloud cover as we head into the afternoon, as well as some moisture too. Now we're seeing a mix of rain and snow all well off to the west. We're just looking at the chance for some rain showers as we head later on into the day. But again, most of us don't see them at all. We'll see temperatures this afternoon rising into those upper 40s. And let's go ahead and get a check of our CBS 4 future view to see when we could see a few sprinkles as we head towards the lunch hour. This is noon. Still dry, but we will be clouding up. I say better chances for a few of those isolated, very light showers comes late afternoon. This is 4:30 p.m. Those chances will last mainly for our southern counties, I'd say through 9, 10 o'clock, then we'll be dry overnight. Now let's get a check of your traffic with Rachel.
The Traffic Authority, powered by Tom Wood Automotive.
Thanks, Krista. So 7:28 right now. We're starting off with a live view here of what has just cleared away. We had this earlier crash on southbound 465 between East 10th Street and East 16th Street. There was quite a bit of congestion, though. So even though they have fully cleared that crash away, some of that backup will take time to kind of get back up to speed. So if you will be heading this direction over on the east side, just know you might need to have a couple extra minutes there. Other than that, we do have one other new crash called in on the west side. This one's at Plainfield Avenue near Lyndhurst Drive. Seeing some minor slowing there, mainly impacting the northbound direction at this point. And here's a live view at 465 just north of I-70. So we're facing southbound here, northbound picking up just a bit. And if you're heading out the door anytime soon, there's a look at those drive times. Give yourself about 5 minutes to head southbound on I-69 from 116th Street to 465. See us back here in 25 minutes.